Hi everyone, it is the Captain. Welcome back to the channel. A big thank you, of course, to each and every one of you that like and subscribe to these videos and you share them around the world with all of your buddies, all of your pals, and all of your mates. A big thank you to Anne Hathaway for suggesting this video to me, and as the voice of the voiceless, let me tell you what's going on. Deputies are on scene of a car accident with all of their light show going off, you know, the whole traffic control, the whole shebang, when from out of nowhere, a bloody silly Billy stupid face has a bright idea that she no longer needs to wait or even worry about officer safety. So she plows on through like a farmer addicted to meth, but things go well for her about the same way that it did when the Predator was hired to do crowd control at the Wiggles concert. Oh, I can still see their blood-soaked skivvies in my dreams. Let's have a look.
Boy, that didn't work out too well. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? No! I don't care! The answer's no!
Hi to David, Nora.
Okay. Can you give me your driver's license? Let me. Yes, it is. What? Do you not see this blue truck? Do you not see that blue truck? Put your car in park and give me your driver's license. Put your car in park and give me your driver's license.
Waiting at the freaking bus stop.
I don't care. We got blue lights and people's safety for a reason.
I live right
Put your car in park.
Oh my God.
Okay. Stop her.
Yo, stop.
Britt, go. Put her in jail. I'll be there.
Holy shit! Driving down the wrong side of the road and had the piss flaps of steel to say, well, the lane wasn't blocked. Oh, I have to go and get my daughter. Who gives a fuck? The road was indeed blocked off. All because you developed early and your uncle would buy fucking wine coolers for you and your friends and then he would fucking give the old finger blast in your dad's shed doesn't mean the rest of the world fucking owes you. The world owes you the same way that Thomas Robb loves the fucking Chappelle show. I fucking love the deputy though. Take her to jail. I'll meet you there. Oh, the XO of USS Spastic has gone done fucked up now. Honestly, you are like the end bit of a loaf of bread. There's a lot of fingering going on, but no one really wants you.
You had a lot of background.
Moonsail Drive, Barrow Coast Trail. Get in the car. Sit down.
My daughter was right here waiting for me.
Sit down.
Oh my God.
Give me your driver's license, registration, and proof of insurance.
Because they blocked it off and I was trying to get to Giselle and I got here, she's not freaking
It's
here.
related to that.
Look, my daughter's
Okay,
right
sit
there.
down.
My daughter's right there.
I don't care.
I was trying to get
down.
to my daughter. Dude, it's blocked off.
Sit down and give me your driver's license. Now.
I don't have it with me. It's at the house.
Don't get involved. Don't get involved.
That's my...
I get it, but don't get involved.
Oh, you don't need to yell at me. I'm not being...
Don't get involved.
Get off the
I
phone.
was trying to... This is my husband.
I don't care.
I was trying
You
to
are
get to
stopped
my
for a
daughter.
lawful reason.
How fucking self-entitled do you have to believe you are that you could just brush off the cops? I mean, I fucked a flamingo with less attitude, and them fucks think they're top shit. On that note, I'm never actually going to a Halloween party with Delta Seniority ever again. Oh, I saw the sign, it said try Delta, and I gave him a try, and I'm pretty fucking sure that was Elizabeth Banks dressed as the flamingo so she could get her laughing gear around my fanny fishing rod. So this bloody jizz dribble survivor here thinks all because she's top tits at Thank God It's Fridays, she can do whatever she wants. I mean, to her, a poncho is just when her husband does anal. The cop could care less if your husband's on the phone or if your daughter's right over there. You failed to obey traffic laws and you took off from his partner. So now you're in more strife than being in a water balloon fight with Danny Trejo. We know where this is going, don't we? She's not going to comply at all, and she's got no choice but to play fuck around and find out.
How was it? It wasn't even blocked off. People were coming out of that
North
street.
32. Can you advise
You
me
guys
that
were
tag
blocking
goes
all
back
the way to 75.
Yeah,
I'm
why
trying
do you
to get
think
to
we're
my
doing
daughter.
that?
It was nothing blocking.
It was a traffic
this way.
crash. Okay?
There was
You
nothing
disobeyed.
blocking this
Okay,
way.
I'm not arguing with you. You don't have a driver's license?
I have a driver's license. It's at home. That's what
What's
I'm
your
trying
name?
to say.
What's your name?
I'm not saying that.
Okay. It comes back to a
I
male,
need
Eduardo,
my.
something.
If you want my
She's
driver's
refusing.
license,
Okay.
Do you want it or do you want me to take it?
So you can take it.
All right. Come on.
Your kids are in the car, are they?
Turn around. This is not the way you should have handled this.
I don't need to be arrested, ma'am. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get my driver's license. I was trying to get my daughter.
Oh, you dirty goat fucker. I was trying to get my driver's license. I was trying to get my daughter. You didn't have the lanes blocked, but for some reason you had them all blocked from 75th Street. You tell the truth the same way Britney Spears is doing great things in fucking astrophysics. Oh, I don't need to be arrested right now. Yeah, well, I don't need to piss in the sink at work, but there are some things that are out of yours and HR's control. I feel sorry for all the hotel rooms that are not going to get cleaned now. Remember, you did this. You, right? You just had to get home and watch Hester K. DeConnessy's fucking brand new show. Oh, you loved the song. You love bloody Juan Gabriel. You had to get home and put it on the TV, get your blood pumping, get your juices flowing, and now you're in fucking trouble. I would tell you to go and fuck yourself, but even you probably shouldn't lower your standards that far.
My daughter's right there. My daughter's right there.
Do you have anything in your pockets?
Yes.
What do you have?
I don't know. My keys.
All right.
Okay. So, per Florida statute, when we stop you, you have to give us certain documents, and she's refusing. So, unfortunately for her, that's violation, and that's a jailable offense. I don't know. So she probably should have listened to us a mile up the street, and this wouldn't be happening. But she couldn't wait the 5 seconds it was going to take us to open up the road to come down here, and she came that far from hitting him. So now it's aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, which is a felony. So, you can go. Do you know who owns this car? Okay, can you call them and have them come pick it up? Yeah, it's her sister.
Is this Jessica?
No, we're not giving her a ticket.
No. Am I able to take the car?
If she allows you to take the car, yeah. How are you going to get home?
I live down the street.
Are you going to walk back? Yes. Okay. If she allows you to take the car, then yeah, we'll let you take the car.
Do we have a name for her yet? Because she's refusing.
Surname Jessica? Yes.
It's odd how almost hitting a deputy with your car and driving off makes everyone stop giving a fuck. And these two deputies didn't have many fucks to give to start with. You see, there was a fucknado that swept through the county a few weeks back and all of the fuck crops were destroyed by the winds. 4 counties over, plenty of fucks. It was raining fucks at one point over there. The locals didn't even know why. Yeah, you got this county to thank. Oh, the fucknado took all of them and dropped them in your county. You've got all the fucks. They have none. And get this, the only fuck shop in town? Yep, fucknado destroyed that too. It's gonna take years to regrow all of those lost fucks. Fucking knockoff brand Dora the dickwit over there had the license in the car the whole time and now she's facing a fucking felony, right? That's like letting a Tassie devil go down on you levels of dumb. Even Bob Ross would call you a fucking mistake.
You can charge her with
I only saw bits and pieces of it, so what? Obviously, we've got driving around the barricade.
driving around the barricade, and then she drove off on the street. But I had to step back before so she wouldn't run me over.
Okay. Yeah,
So
I'll charge her with it.
Yeah. And then
I mean,
refusing to give information.
Oh, she wouldn't stop until I got up here. I was doing almost 100 just to catch up to her. Would have taken a lot less time had you just stopped. Then you wouldn't be in this situation. It doesn't give you the right to almost run over a police officer or disobey.
I wasn't even close to her.
Okay.
I was not close to her at all. So, again, why is she being arrested?
Let me walk you through this.
Please.
Okay?
Do.
There's a massive traffic crash up there, right? We've had to direct traffic for over an hour and a half. We shut the road down legally to get the tow trucks in so we could get the cars off the road in order to open the flow of traffic back up. Do you understand that part?
Yeah.
Okay. She decided she didn't want to wait until we pulled off the road and we opened the entire lanes back up. She went in the opposite lane of traffic, and when I stopped her, she decided she didn't want to wait, right? And I don't know what I'm talking about. So she drives off, almost runs over my foot, doesn't stop for him, and then speeds all the way up Carter Road. And then when he stops her here, she refuses to get her information. She refuses to say anything other than the fact I had to go get my daughter. And when we legally stop you for a traffic violation and you refuse to give your stuff, it's a violation of Florida state statute, and she went to jail.
So in other words, your sister's fucking retarded and needed to go to jail. At least there she can say hi to your father for you. How many times do you need things explained to you? Ditzy Tits over here watched the whole thing go down like honeymooner's panties and still wants it explained to her more than the rules of a special ed spelling bee. I honestly wouldn't fuck either of them for practice at this point. And I'm sorry that their mother beat them instead of diabetes and then she lost her cloven hoof, but that's not the world's problem, that's their problem. So smarten up, call Blue in to help you find a fucking clue if you have to.
So that's the only charge right now, violation of...
No, she's probably going to get we're going to watch the video, and if one of us had to step back, she's probably going to get an aggravated assault on law enforcement officer, which is a felony. Had she just waited 5 more seconds, I was getting in my vehicle, and I was pulling off the side of the road. But because she couldn't wait, and she went in the opposite lane of traffic, which could have caused an accident because the people that were coming off of Carter turning right onto Moccasin Wallow have the right-of-way. She's in the opposite lane of traffic. And had she called a traffic crash, a head-on traffic crash, we'd have been towing her off in an ambulance. So we don't do things just to piss people off, right? We do things for safety of everybody involved. To include us, to include the 2 people that were already involved in the traffic crash. And we don't have time for this, right? Had she just waited and stopped there, and I'm pretty easygoing, right? So when I ask you to stop, that's what I'm asking you to do. And don't give me this line of excuse. Everybody on that road has somewhere to be. I mean, it's been a busy road for a lot of years. When I ask you to stop and get out of the opposite lane of traffic, we have a problem. And then when we come up here, legally we're allowed to ask you for your documents, your driver's license, your all that, and she's refusing. So, unfortunately for her, better choices next time. But again, we had a lawful reason to stop that, and because she didn't think that she needed to wait, or that some of the road was opened up to get the tow trucks in, then yeah. And so, that's the whole story.
That sigh is actually just reality kicking in, because she knows she's now left to work alone in the food truck tonight. And I think her sister might have a bit of a habit of letting the family down. I know her father hasn't been able to get an erection ever since she grew into a woman, and that's just put a fucking stop to a lot of things, and everyone's a little bit upset. The poor female deputy, I reckon, was about a minute away from having to get the coloured paper and crowns out to explain this to her. Let me see if I can explain it a little bit clearer for you. Tu comande esta loca chica. Tu comande esta loca chica. Your sister has been charged with resisting arrest, disobeying a police officer. She is now off on her way to jail to become a fresh Big Bertha burrito. Does this help in any way, shape or form? Right? Your sister, 6 month probation. She no coming home. No, she stay there for a little while. Does this help? I feel like I've helped. Oh, on that note, it does bring us to the end of another great video. I hope you've had a bit of fun. I hope you've had a bit of a laugh. I hope that you've clicked that like button, that subscribe button, fondled all the other buttons that you can see here on YouTube. And if you've done all that, now you can go running half naked down the street, find your nearest music festival, come through the gates, get on the stage, go straight to the microphone and say, "Listen here, you mosh pitting fucks. watch this video. The fucking band will join in and do a little bit of background noise and stuff. Bands love that sort of shit. Anything for exposure, they say. That's how you get bands to do whatever you want. You just ring them, you go, hey, would you like some exposure? And of course, every fucking artist on planet Earth works just for the exposure, so they're fucking more than happy to be part of it. Everyone in the mosh pit's going to enjoy the video. They're going to take off their clothes and get naked. Let's face facts, most of them will probably be half naked anyway, so that's going to help. There's going to be a huge mosh pit and orgy, and you fucking started that, so now you can do a big fucking stage dive into the center of the mosh pit orgy, and you can have a lot of fun doing it, and you just never know, you might just get some money. But I better get going. I'm expecting a fucking phone call from Terry again. Oh, fucking Terry. He rings me last night and he says, oh, have I fucking got something to tell you, Captain? I'm like, hit me with it, Terry. What's going on, mate? What's going on? And he goes, well, here in America, they can be fucking judgmental. I said, judgmental? Why? What happened? He goes, well, I fucking get out of my house one morning and I see a car and it's smashed into a fucking tree and there's smoke and glass and fucking shit everywhere. And I look at the driver and he looks at me and he says, get help. I said, yeah, well, that makes sense, mate. Why is that a problem? Where's the judgmental part of that? And he goes, well, for starters, it's 7 o'clock in the fucking morning, and if I want to be drinking vodka, I can be fucking drinking vodka. That is not a fucking cry for help. I can fucking stop whenever I want. Fucking hell, Terry. All right. Hooroo.